Alrighty, welcome to 360 Bootcamp. We are going to go through a full body session tonight. We'll be needing your skipping ropes, your booty bands, and added weight to challenge those legs if you have it available. So to get started, we are going to come to the top of our mat, and at the top here, we're just going to slowly go through some gentle squats, pushing the weight into our heels and then driving up through those heels. So push those hips right back. As you do, reach out and then drive up. So as you take a seat back into those heels, I want you to squeeze your glutes to press forward. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze up. We're going to start to speed that drive up a little bit. So we can sit back on a 3, 2, 1 tempo, drive to the top for an extra bit of speed and pace. Squeeze through those glutes. We have another 4, drop, strong drive. Slow drop, strong drive. Good. Nice job, guys. Think about shooting from the hip. Pow, awesome. All right, let's take that right leg out forward. And then from here, we're going to sit into a nice deep lunge. We're going to reach down, frame the front foot, and then a nice big stretch reaching up. Inhale as you drop those hands down to frame the front foot. Exhale, big stretch. Let's really focus on opening up those hip flexors. So sit those hips down nice and deep. But also while you guys continue to move through the reach, I want you to just take note of that knee sitting over the front heel. So try not to be driving too far forward if you can. One more. Big reach overhead. Let's drop that back knee now. And then from here, we're going to lengthen out the front leg. Lengthen and then in to a deep lunge. Lengthen, stretch the hamstrings into a deep lunge. We have another 4. Good. Lengthen as you do, toe to the sky. We want to feel a nice stretch through the back of the leg. Last one here. Push that knee forward. All right, let's come back up to our feet. Taking the opposite foot back now, we're going to go through the same. So sit down to a nice deep lunge here. Reach down, frame the front foot, and big reach up. Might have been Tamara trying to ring. Big stretch, ladies. Good. So remembering we're sinking down into that hip. We have one more. Frame that front knee. Big reach up. We're going to drop the back knee now, and then we're going to extend, heel to the ground, toe to the sky, lengthen the back of the leg, and then drive that knee forward. Open up the hip flexor. We've got some challenging movements for the legs tonight, so I want to make sure you're feeling loosey-goosey through those hips, ready to move. Perfect. One more time, we're going to rock it back and then forwards. Wonderful. All right, coming back up to our feet now, guys. We're going to come with the toes outward as we drop down, driving our knees out, and then we're going to bring our hands in together into inside the kneecaps. Perfect. And then we're going to raise those hips up and then drop those hips down. So nice and slow. And each time you come down, I want you to think about forcing your knees outward to open up that groin using your elbows. Hips high and then hips low. As we go through this movement, you'll start to feel a bit of warmth through the outer quad muscles. We're going to go another 3, hips high, lengthen those legs, drop it low. 2, one more, hips to the sky, and then drop it down low. Perfect. Alrighty, let's grab those skipping ropes, guys. We're going to open up the chest, the shoulders, nice and wide grip. So the skipping rope is going to go over our head to your bum, and then back over the head to belly. So keeping a nice wide grip here. So if you can, making sure we can hold our elbows nice and straight as we go bum to belly. Focusing on a nice big stretch through the front of the chest. Each time we go from bum to belly. Perfect. So Jam, if you can just widen your grip for me, take your hands out. That's it, a little further. Perfect. And now we can roll. There we go. Nice. All the way over. Perfect. Nice work, girls. Another 2, One more, back to bum. Lovely. I want you now to fold that skipping rope over double, so it's a bit shorter here. We're nice and short. Hands go up above the head. We're going to rock from side to side for 6. Speed it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, we're going to shake it out. This is where we can grab our weight. If you have weight, we're going to get started with that. We have a 40-second work rate and then a 15-second rest rate. First exercise, I'm going to demonstrate without weight, and then I'll show you how we can add that weight. First exercise is going to be a backward lunge, and we're going to drop that back knee down. See, the knee is sitting over the heel. We're going to drive strong through that heel, squeezing the glutes at the top, yeah? To add the weight, we just go back. We want it in the opposite hand. Alrighty, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Left leg goes back, drive, squeeze through the right glute to come to the top. Left leg goes back, drive through the right glute, coming up to the top, guys. So just like we did in the warm-up, we want to squeeze the glute, except we are isolating just the right side. Fantastic. A backward lunge, drop that knee, squeeze it up to the top. We're focusing on the single leg here. Awesome. Drop it, drive, drop it, drive. Doing well. 2, 1, rest. All right, shake it out. Now we're just going to move to the other side. All righty. So just as you guys did. Now, if you haven't got weight at home, I'm going to slow it down for you so we can make it a little bit harder. So we're now taking the other leg back. Let's go. Right leg back, drive through the left glute. Slow it on the way down. Time under tension. Drive and squeeze. No weight, follow me. 3, 2, 1, drop, drive. Go slow. 3, 2, 1, drop, drive. Keep going there if you have no weight. If you do have weight, I want you to also focus on tempo, but slowly shifting your weight a little forward over the front heel. Awesome job, guys. 5 seconds. Yes, Cass, good work. Squeeze through. 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. We're going to grab our really light bands now. Super light. Let's go green. Okay, hands on here. So as you can see, and single arm, we're going to come up for a raise. We're raising your fist to meet your shoulders, alrighty? And there is a slight resistance there. Fantastic. Shoulders back, chest nice and proud. And we're alternating the arms as they come up. So we want to try not to round through the top of our back. Inhale on the way down, exhale as we exert those muscles, alrighty? So whenever there is effort, that's when we want to breathe out. Good, doing well. 2, 1, yes. All right, bands down, weights down. This next one, we're going to make sure we keep a nice strong chest. We're going to walk our hands out, and then we're going to jump in, jump up, take it back. Walk our hands out, jump in, jump up, walk it back. Let's go, guys. Walk those hands out, jump in, jump up, and take them back. Watch those mats. In, up, take it back. Good. This one is designed to get the heart rate up. As we walk out, also make sure your core is kept on nice and strong. Out, in, up. You got it, guys. Strong walk out, nearly there. 10 seconds, strong walk out, keep that core strong. Nearly done, 2, 1, fantastic. All right, guys, grab your nice heavy bands on for me, and we're gonna pop them on just below the kneecaps. In 4 seconds, we're going to start a banded side walk. Let's go. 3, squeeze, 2, and 1. Good, back, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. So to really make sure you get the most out of this move, Each time you step, I want you to squeeze the hip of the side that you are moving. So if I'm moving towards my left, I'm squeezing my left hip. Go 3, 2, 1. If this is too easy for you, I want you to surge down a little deeper. 3, 2, 1. Keep those steps wide. Last 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, band comes off, guys. Last move of the round. Back to our light band. And I want you to start with the extra light band here. We're going to hold the grip, shoulders back, bending at the hips. 3, 2, 1. Rear delt flies. So both hands together. And as we squeeze the band out, good, we're squeezing the shoulder blades in. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades in. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades in. Nice. Awesome job, guys. You have another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Grab yourselves a quick drink. This is a very quick rest. We have just 30 seconds. And then we're going to go into round 2. This is where we start with a single backward lunge, alrighty? So just like I spoke about in the first round, if you don't have weight tonight, then what I want you to do is slow it down on that backward lunge and drive forward on that front step. If you do have weight, let's follow through. All right, guys, 5 seconds. If you've got weight, grab it. 1, let's go. Take it back nice and slow, drive up. Squeeze through the glutes, that's driving from the front. Awesome. Now, if you're holding that weight for me, I want you to make sure it's in the opposite hand to the knee that is grounded. So it should be in the same hand as the backward leg. And as we lift up, driving through the heel, squeeze those glutes. Yes, ladies. Awesome form, looking good. Back and drive. Let's go. 10 seconds here. Strong drive to the top. 2 and 1. Rest. All right, shake it out. Awesome. That was good. That was a really good round, guys. We're going to switch legs. 5 seconds. Switch those hands if you have weight tonight. All right, take it back slowly and balanced. Drive, squeeze the top. Think about a nice big exhale as you drive and push that hip forward. Doing well. Stay with it, ladies. 20 seconds to go. Keep it strong, and also being mindful as we take that backward lunge that our front knee, we're not sitting too far forward. So we want the weight in the heels. This is going to help target our glutes. And summer's coming, babes. We need good glutes. 2, 1, rest. Good. Alrighty. We have our banded front raise, so grab your nice light bands for me. Nice and light. Grippy, grippy. Good. From the hips, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, alternating. Good. Exhale to the top. Now the focus here is to bring our fist out in line with our shoulder on the exhale. Good. So this is one that we can really start to slow down. We want to slow down with the right form, rolling our shoulders back, eyes forward, and core on. Yeah? So belly button into the spine. You want to keep it strong. 5 seconds, girls. Doing great. 3, 2, and 1. Bands away. All right, so here we go with our nice strong walkout. Our core is on from the very start. We're pushing our weight out through our hands. And we're going to jump out, in, up. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. Legs come in, jump up, run it back. Core is on. Bang, bang. Good work, good work. If you're training alongside a buddy tonight, I want you to challenge them and keep them going the whole time. We've got 40 seconds here. Keep that higher intensity on this one. We caught our breath last exercise. Let's spark and spike that heart rate. Boom. Nearly there. 5 seconds. Woo. And 1. Let's rest here, guys. Good job. Banded side walks. Now again, band goes on just below the kneecaps. If the last round wasn't challenging enough for you, drop your band to your ankles. 3, 2, let's go. 2 and 1. Remembering, we're squeezing the hip of the direction we're going, yeah? 3, 2, 1. Good. Keep it strong. Squeeze. Try not to let those feet come together and try not to come up tall. We want to be sinking down into those hips and we want tension on. Last 6 seconds, guys. Surge down a little deeper. Spread those legs a little further. 2, 1, rest. All right, guys, last one. We have our delt flies. So again, coming to your lighter band. If the green band was too easy for you last time, let's upgrade. Let's go to blue. 3, 2, 1. Shoulders back at the hips. Squeeze out. You want to think about pulling that band apart as far as you can while focusing on drawing your upper back muscles, your rear delt muscles in between those shoulder blades towards the spine. Yeah? A nice neutral spine here, guys. So remembering, hips back. That's why we need strong glutes. Good posture. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Yes, guys. You guys are smashing this. We've got one more round. Grab yourselves a quick drink. And this last round, let's see if we can really push the limits, yeah? So if you've got that weight, guys, grab the weight. If you have a heavier option, why not add it? Cass, grab 2 weights. Why not, girlfriend? You can do it. 2, 1. Stop talking, Ash. Time is going. Let's go. Backward lunge. Follow through. Now remember, those hips, they're like little pistols, yeah? It's a pew to the top. Let's squeeze through the glutes. Bang. Nice, ladies. Keep it strong all the way to the top. Big drive. Nice. Now, if you are somebody who struggles with your balance, I want you to take a shorter step back and really focus on dropping that knee over your heel. 2, rest. Good work. All right, 10 seconds, girls. We're going to go into the other side. Staying strong. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Let's go here. Drop that back knee nice and deep. Pistol at the hips. Nice work. Let's squeeze to the top, remembering that we're using those glute muscles. This one is just as much about our glutes and our hammies as it is about the quads. So we want to focus on recruiting all those muscles that we can. Strong push to the top. Well done, girls. Last 10 seconds on this side. Stay with it. Exhale. Push it out. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. All right, guys, grab those light bands. Now remember, if last round was too easy, let's level up. Grippy, grippy. Shoulder back, chest proud from the hips. Exhale as we bring that fist up in line with the shoulders. There we go. From here, we really make sure that our chest is proud and you're pulling your belly buttons into the spine. So we want to activate the core muscles to keep us upright, but also to make sure that we can isolate those shoulders and their traps. Doing well. 10 seconds. All right, remembering we're meant to be catching our breath on this one, yeah? 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, Bands down. Now we're gonna get ready. We're gonna walk it out. We're gonna jump it in and then run it back. Okay, you guys ready? Challenge that buddy beside you. 1, let's go. Walk strong, out, out, in. Woo. Core is on. This is the last round, guys. So if you can, let's challenge that heart rate. Get it up, get it up. Keeping a nice strong core as we walk it out. For some, you can have a nice long hamstring. For others, we may need to bend through the knees to find that walk. That's fine. Whatever your level. 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! All right, guys, banded side walks. Let's grab those nice heavy bands on. Now remembering, you have 2 options. Around the ankles is going to be that little bit more resistance. All righty? So pop it down if you can. Let's go. 2, 1. Squeeze it out. Keep it here, guys. One thing I want you to focus on is your depth. So if we can, let's sit those hips back a little deeper, yeah? Sit your bum back. Good. To the chair behind you. That's it. Try not to compromise your good posture. Keep those shoulders back, chest proud. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legends. Ready for our banded delt flies. All right. Can we level up again? Oh, that'll test you. All right, guys, holding on. Remember, hips back, fists in together. We're going to squeeze out. Good. Let's see if we can get those elbows out nice and wide. And as we squeeze that band apart, we're driving our shoulder blades in together. So a reminder not to arch that back. So we don't want to be like this. All right, we want to drive those shoulders back. Exhale on the pull out. Fantastic work, ladies. Good. Keep pulling here. A little higher. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Awesome. Guys, you got 30 seconds. And we're going to head into what I'm going to call like the lower body smasher, okay? So grab yourselves a drink. We literally have 30 seconds work, 15 seconds rest for the first round. When we hit the second round, we go straight in to 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. So shorter, shorter. We have 2 rounds and then a finisher, and then you guys are done, all right? So first exercise is a frog squat. So with that, from the side view, we want to make sure our feet are at least mat width apart, okay? Hip width wider. From here, just like we did in the warm-up, we want to take our elbows to the inside of our knees. Awesome. Come on down with me, guys. Timer is just about to start. That's it. Elbows inside the knees. Now you want to push against those knees. You want to be able to feel a bit of pressure here. 2, 1, as we raise the hips and then drop them down. So hip raise and drop. The idea is to keep those eyes forward, yeah? Because there's nothing on the ground for us. I mean, unless you dropped your cash, but who carries cash these days, really? All right, keep those hips up and down, up, down. We've got 30 seconds here. Your quads should be feeling it already. Nice long spine. 2, 1, shake it out. Alrighty, we're going to our forward lunges. This time it is alternating. So in 10 seconds, nice proud chest, shoulders back. We're going to start on a single leg front lunge, push and back to the top. Ready? Let's go here. We have 30 seconds. Keep those legs going. Let's take round 1 as a bit of a practice round. Round 2, we speed up the pace and we have less rest. So let's keep a good form the whole way through. Use this round to perfect it. Keep going. 10 seconds. That's it, lovely. Making sure that your knee isn't caving inward. And rest. We're going to get those bands on, nice heavy ones. Nice and heavy, nice and heavy. All right, just below the knees. In 3, 2, 1, drop it low, hold it here. Breathe. All righty. Everybody, put a smile on that dial. Roll those shoulders back, get your chest up nice and proud. Good, now squeeze your bums. Squeeze those glutes so tight. You want them to strengthen in these positions so we can hold and manage our good posture. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, come down to your mat and leave the band on just below your knees. We're going to go into a banded clam. Except a little different, we're actually going to pull the knee and the ankle away. So both away, knee and ankle raises. Good. So if you can think about just tucking your heels behind you a little bit, and whatever you need to support your head, whether that's lying on your arm or holding it up, that's fine. What I want you to just focus on is your hip is in line with your shoulder, and that top knee is pulling up and away. All right, doing well. 2, 1, switch sides. So we've got another 30 seconds on this side, setting ourselves up. So from here, we want to make sure that our ankles are just tucked in behind us, and both our knee and ankle is going to raise up and away from the bottom leg. Here we go. Perfect. Squeeze away. Well done. Now we do have 2 rounds of this one, remembering. When we hit our 20-second work round, if you want this one to be a little harder, just shift your band down halfway between your ankle and your knee. All right, that's just if you feel like this isn't challenging you, okay? 2, 1. All right, we are now going to shift that band down around our ankles and then lay back onto our stomachs. Band is on the ankles, laying on our stomachs. And we're going to bend one leg at a time, squeeze to the top, then release. Switch sides. Ankle will bend so it's sitting up and in line with the back of our knee. As we squeeze that ankle to our bum, I want you to think about engaging the hamstring muscle behind you. So this is the muscle that we're trying to work here. It's only a short range, but if you can actually think about squeezing the muscles and connecting that tension, we're going to get a little more out of it. 2, 1. All right, guys, onto our back. We're going to bring that band up to the base of our knees. So from here, we're going to hold into a bridge, squeeze through the glutes, and then knees go out and in. And time is on. So as we pull those knees out, I want you to ground out through the heels to press those hips to the sky. Exhale as you squeeze out. Inhale as the knees come back in. Good. All right, not long left, guys. Let's squeeze those hips a little higher. A little bit more tension into those glutes. Fantastic work, team. Yes, all right. Coming down. Now, this is where we're going to go into our 20-second round. So shake it out. All those same exercises, but a little faster. We have 20 seconds. So Ben is going to start off. Good. Now remember, even though we may be going faster, we're still moving with intention. We have 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. We're going to start with the frog squats. I want to see that good setup here, guys. Time is starting. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go here, guys. 20 seconds on. Eyes to the front. Good. Keep those knees out nice and wide. Remember, you should be able to feel a bit of tension as you push those knees out using your elbows. There should be pressure there. 2, 1. Fantastic. Stand tall. We have the alternating forward lunges. Shoulders back, chest proud. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Step it out. Drive. Drive. Good. Just 20 seconds. If you want to up the ante, let's add the plyos. Good girls. If you can, add that in. If you're staying lower intensity tonight, keep with the forward lunge. Good work. All right, bands on. Nice and heavy. We've got the banded hold in 3, 2, 1. Sit it down. Nice. All right, what I want you guys to focus on is those hips back, then get some depth, hold those shoulders up nice and proud. That's it, that's it, that's it. 5 seconds, squeeze those glutes nice and tight. 2, 1, fantastic. Come on down to the floor. Band stays where it is, or if you want the extra challenge, shift it down halfway. Both our knee and our foot is going to come up and away from the bottom leg. Fantastic. Exhale on the effort. So as we pull from the hip, we want to breathe out. 2, 1, switch sides. You guys are doing awesome. Ready to start. Knee, ankles tucked in behind us. Let's squeeze it up. Now with the next one, the hamstring curls, we're actually going to do 20 seconds on each leg. So you will stay on one leg for the first 20 and then switch, okay? Fantastic work, guys. Nearly there. Nice. All right, let's shift that band down around our ankles and then come lying to our stomach. All right, single side, just the right side. So you're going to squeeze your ankle in towards your bum. Now, it really helps if you want to create a little bit more engagement through the muscles. I want you to think about flexing your toes down towards the floor. So take away a pointed toe and flex your toes down into your mat. And ready to switch sides. All right, ready? In 3, 2, 1. Onto that left side. So remembering, create the engagement, flex your toes down to the floor, and even just resting your head on your hands. Let's really think about pulling in through the hamstring. Yes, girls, nearly there. Alrighty. Last one, roll over back onto our backs. We're going to bring the band up just below our knees, set up into a bridge hold, and then add our flies. Let's go here, guys. 20 seconds. If you want to make this a little bit more challenging for the last 15 seconds, let's take your knees out wide, keep them out wide and pulse, 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 pulse. But do not drop those hips. If you're up for the challenge, knees out wide, 2, 1, and drop it down. Fantastic. All right, bands can come off the legs now. Great work. This is your last chance to grab a drink. We go into our finisher before we hit the cool down. This is a really quick finisher, but I want you guys to focus on good core stability throughout the whole time and your posterior chain. So everything down the back of us. All right, we have our banded pull down. So grab your resistance. So whatever that is for you, whatever it looks like, we're going to make sure the band is on down around our wrist. So we don't want it at the back of our hands. We want it down around our wrist. Perfect. Just covering your watch is generally where we go. Yeah, that's it. Good, Becca. We're going to come up above the head, and then we're going to squeeze down. As we do, elbows out wide, and just like we did on the rear delt flies, we're going to squeeze those shoulder blades in together, then release. All righty? So that first exercise. And next one we're going to come into is mountain climbers. The most important thing here is our core. We want to keep the belly in. And see how my shoulders are set over my wrists. We don't want to be like this. Let's flatten that bum out, pull the hips in, and we're going to, Rebel Wilson, vertical walking. This is our version of that. Alrighty, 20, 10, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So think of this one here as your resistance, yeah? Exhale as we pull down. Good. Nice and strong. That's it, ladies. We're pulling those elbows out wide. 2, 1. Good. Ready for our mountain climbers. Let's set up a nice high plank position. Our shoulders are over our wrist in a strong position here. 2, 1. Let's go. If you're here for some core, take it slow. If you're here for some cardio, speed it up. Run it out. Instead of vertical walking, it's running. Nearly there, girls. You only have one more round. Exhale on. 2, 1. Fantastic. Up we go. All right, if that last round wasn't hard enough for you, level up. Bands on. 2, 1. Bring it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Great work, girls. Squeeze in. This is your last chance. Let's get that side body nice and tight. Down into the lats. Last 3, 2, 1. All right, extra challenge for you. Leave the band on, mountain climbers. Tension, then set up. Let's go here, guys. Remember, if you're here for core, take it slow. It is a vertical walk. If you're here for cardio, speed it up. You only have 20 seconds work. This is the last little bit. Keep it up, team. 2, 1. Rest. Fantastic job. I want you to give yourself a little pat on the back. Well done, guys. Grabbing yourselves a quick drink. Finished. So from here, we're going to go through a quick little cool down to just top off your night. Make sure you stay nice and hydrated, especially as this warm weather's coming in. It's fantastic. We're going to start at the end of the mat, just where we did at the start of the session. Right leg goes forward, toe to the sky, and then slowly shift your hips back as you reach down to frame the front foot. Big breath in. On your exhale, see if you can drop your head a little deeper. Good work. Slowly, we are now going to roll on up. Take that right leg a little further forward. Come down into a nice deep kneeling lunge. And again, like we did in the warm-up, we're going to drive that knee forward. Now, if you drive your knee forward and it starts to go past your toes, just shuffle that foot out a little further. Good. This time being a cool down, we're actually going to hold the stretch. So rather than creating movement, we just want to hold that stretch through the front of the hip flexor. Right knee forward, left hand comes up to the sky. And then leaning over towards your right. So you want to open up through that front body here. Big breath in. Let's come back up to standing. Starting again, this time left leg forward, slowly coming forward as we bend down, framing the front heel. There should be a slight bend through your right knee and lengthening out through the left leg. Big breath in, exhale, drop that head. And rolling up nice and slow. Let's take that left leg out in front, a nice kneeling lunge. Open up the right hip flexor this time. And now again, set up so you can drive your knee forward a little deeper and bring your right hand up and leaning towards the left. Big breath in, exhale, sink down a little deeper. Nice work. This time, instead of coming to our feet, we're just going to be kneeling. Roll our shoulders back, interlace our fingers at the back. Push your hands down towards your bum and keep a nice proud chest. That's it. Wonderful. While you're here with a nice stretch through the front of your chest, we're just going to tuck those toes under behind us. So you can put a bit of weight onto your toes. There we go. Now, unlace your fingers and just bring your hands down towards the back of your heels. As you do, push your chest to the sky. You can allow your head to drop if that feels comfortable. Otherwise, just let it sit nice and high. Push your hips up high and your chest to the sky. Big breath in, Exhale, hips come back. We're going to walk our hands out in front now, keeping your hips high for me. Take your hands out to the top of your mat. So your hips stay in the sky and your eyes stay looking down through your thumbs. So down to the front of your mat, your eyes and your hands. Big breath in. On your exhale, see if you can drop your chest a little further and get your chest and your chin to the mat. Good, big breath. Exhale. Slowly walk those hands up, back underneath. From here, we're going to scoop the right hand up to the sky. On the exhale, it's going to come and scoop straight under our left hand. Lovely. I'm like in love with this stretch at the moment. It really helps open up the back of my shoulders and the upper back. Good, breath in, come back to neutral. Ready to do all the same on the other side. So left hand is going to come up, big reach. On your exhale, scoop down under the right. Big breath in, and on your exhale, drop your left shoulder down into the mat a little deeper. Good, inhale back to neutral. Give yourself a little shake. Well done, guys. Smashed it tonight. Thanks for joining. So lovely to see you all. Let me just